Welcome to another edition of Signal. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Samia. All right, Anthony, hypothetical situation. You have unlimited funds.
Okay.
I said hypothetical.
Yes.
What would you put in your house?
Wall-to-wall ball pit. You?
Well, I'd have a really big closet. I'd have TVs everywhere, and I'd have surveillance cameras in 3D.
Okay. No ball pit, though. Interesting choice.
No ball pit.
All right.
I didn't think about that. Anyway, not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous of you because rumor has it you visited a dream house recently.
That is true, I did, and it was pretty amazing. So imagine the kind of house that you would have if you were an uber tech geek and you had like unlimited funds, money was no object. Well, Sony actually made that dream house and Signal got an inside look.
Was there a ball pit?
There was no ball pit. What is with people in ball pits?
I guess not everyone wants a ball pit, Anthony. However, this home has pretty much everything else, and since it does, its location is kept top secret, so needless to say, getting Anthony in was a little rough.
Yeah. Hey! Whoa! Hey! 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 What are you doing? What are you... Okay, so this is it, the Sony Dream House. And it looks just like a regular house, right? I mean, maybe a little nicer than my house. But yeah, there is a lot of cool stuff going on in here. So first of all, what you're gonna notice is all this top of the line Sony stuff, right? Like we've got the HD TV over there, we've got this projector up here. The whole thing is wired for surround sound. But what's really neat is not just that it's packed with top of the line stuff. It's that the house is making all of this stuff work together. If you come over here, you can see this Control 4 panel, which controls every single room in the house. Everything in this house is talking to each other, which is really awesome. So from right here, I can do everything from turning on and off the lights, to lowering the curtains, to turning on the TV. And you can see right here, if I say that I want to watch a movie, I just go over to this small panel, hit this. Oh, how nice is that? So every room, not only can you control it granularly, like every single function, but every room also has this small panel of common functions too. So anything you want to do is like one touch. How amazing is that? Come on, let's go check out how it all works in the other rooms. So one of my favorite things to do when I come home is kick back and watch a movie, and there is no better home to do it in than this one. So I am ready to watch my movie. I am going to hit the door locks, turn off the house lights, and hit the movie button. This whole theater starts preparing itself just like the living room did for me to watch a movie in it. And this thing is packed with some great movie watching equipment. First of all, it's got a 9.2 surround sound system. Second of all, it's got this 3D projector. And 3D projectors are really cool. So when you're sitting in front of a 3D TV, right, it's sending out these IR things that are syncing your glasses with the TV. But because the projector is behind you, it can't do that. So it's actually shooting out IR beams that specially bounce off the screen and into your glasses. Okay. So everything is perfect, and I am watching my movie, but 20 minutes in, I decide I want to watch another movie. I want to watch a 3D movie, or I want to go downstairs and get a snack, so I need to pause the movie and turn the lights on. Well, I don't need to walk in the dark to the touch panel to do that, because every room in the house can also be controlled through the exact same interface on a mobile device, so on a phone or on a tablet. So right here, I'm just going to pause my movie and turn my lights up and go downstairs to get my snack. It's that easy. Okay, so this guy, this is a Soundtino, right? And this is an all-in-one speaker system. It's a 360-degree sound field. In a larger room, what would basically happen with this is you would sit it in the middle, and everybody gets to hear exactly the same quality of sound. So you know how normally with surround sound, if you're sitting in the center of the couch and your buddy's sitting over here, you're hearing slightly different things. With this, no matter where you are in the room, everybody hears the exact same thing. It's really awesome. It's actually not out over here yet. You can only get it in Japan. It's going to be on sale here later on this year, and it's like a 5-figure speaker. Okay, so Dreamhouse game room. Here's what's going on. We have got 2 Bravia HD TVs, connected to 2 PS3s. We've got a VAIO back here. We've got a sound bar. We've got subwoofers. And here's what's really, really cool is because everything is networked together, here's what you can do with your game room. So I've got 2 PS3s and 2 TVs. So Breeze and I could potentially play a network-enabled game, 2 players. We could also play a local game, 2 players, and have the same game showing on both TVs, so we both have our own screen. One step further, the theater room upstairs could also be connected. You could potentially have as many players as a game supports, each on a different TV in the house playing together. So this room is probably the most normal looking room that we've been in, minus these cameras. What's going on here is this is the user experience testing room. So while these engineers are setting up all of this cool technology and having it talk to each other and figuring out how to make it all work and how to make it all economical and how to make it all eco-friendly and how to write software that doesn't just control Sony sound receivers but also controls curtains, they're also figuring out how people are going to use all of this stuff when it's connected and talking to each other. So what happens is people sit down in here and start using the interface, start playing around with everything, and in an observation room on the other side of the wall, Sony engineers are watching how they interact with all the pieces of this system to figure out how to make it simple to use and to figure out how to integrate all this stuff into our lives.
Don't touch that.
I didn't. I wouldn't. Never did. It was over here. You touched it.
So Anthony, my dear co-host, friend, comrade,
Yeah.
where exactly is the house?
Samia,
Anthony.
I cannot believe that you think that I would violate Sony's trust by telling you where the house is
I thought we were
on
friends.
camera when I will do it 10 minutes from now when we're alone.
Thanks, Anthony.
Sure.
Anyway, guys, to learn more about everything Sony makes, you can watch our videos at youtube.com/signal. Don't forget to post your comments and questions, because we'll be reading them. For now, this is Sami and Anthony for Signal by Sony.
And if any of our bosses are watching from Sony, I would never really tell them. I'm gonna tell you.